Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're back on the trailer build. Looking forward to trying to get this thing done. So what the game plan for today is, we're going to go ahead and throw on the fenders. We're going to do some pour 15 on the sides of the fenders and get them back on. We're going to get the side walls welded in, or tacked in and welded in. We got a lot going on. So if you guys want notifications, make sure you click that bell. And while you're there, subscribe. It'll help me out. I would really appreciate it. But let's get on to the build. Okay guys, so what we're going to do is we're going to prep these. We're going to put some pour 15 on the back side of them. Because once I have the sidewalls on the trailer, I won't be able to get to them. I could prime them, but I'd rather put pour 15. I just feel a little bit more comfortable knowing that I got some kind of rust protection on them. I'm just going to wipe this down. Clean them up. I'll do the same to the other side. Over here. I'm trying not to get my backside here. That should do it. Now we're going to put one of my disposable brushes. Okay, so let's give this a coat. Okay, put it on there like that for now. We'll let that dry and then we'll give it a second coat. It's just got to get slightly tacky and we should be good to go. Okay guys, so we've got some sheet metal for the sides. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prep it. I'm going to put it on top. It's 14 gauge sheet metal. Hot roll. So we'll get her on top, we'll measure, and we'll start tacking the sides in. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a challenge, but I'm up for it. So let's get her out and get her ready to rock and roll. Let me throw some gloves on. So what I want to concentrate on is getting both sides done in order to be able to get the wheel wells back on. So we'll work on those. And then we'll go from there. So let me pull this guy up and let's take a look. Let's see how we go from there. I gotta get all these magnets cleaned up. They're horrible. All right, so tape measure wise, let's measure inside to inside. So we're right at 53. Try not to get too much of a bow on this guy. Let me find some good Sharpies. Now, I know the top is perfectly square, and the bottom's got a bow. So I'm going to use a straight edge for the top, and that'll be up here. And then the bottom we'll mark. We'll lie it into the corner and mark it. And we should be okay. When we cut this, we'll have to take the corner out because of the weld, underneath weld there. It's just going to make life a little easier for us when we're working with it. So let me get the death wheel out. We'll cut this, and then we'll go from there. I don't need this for now. I should be putting that away. Now the pieces that I got left over, I am going to use for the front. So we should be good. So I've got four, and then I'll have the scrap left over for the front, and we'll be okay. So let me put on a pair of safety glasses. We'll cut this, and then we'll see where we go from there. It works much better when it's plugged in, guys. Much better. All right. So let's take this corner out. And we'll take this corner out. Here's the fun part. Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. Seeing if this thing fits. So that way it fits. Now where it doesn't fit is at the bottom, right? I'm wondering if I should score the top. Yeah. That might be better. Might be easier for me to handle. Okay, let me try that. Let's see. We want it to sit free and clear because what we want is we don't want it to buckle. So we got to take some more of that corner out. And I'm okay with touching things up a little. All right, let me cut that corner just a tad. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I didn't realize that corner was still on there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the corner off at the bottom. Let me try that again. And if I turn this the other way, what am I looking at? Let me cut those corners off. Okay, guys, I got you moved over a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this up, and we'll see if we can get her to fit in right. And then I got some magnets that'll fit perfectly in the center of that beam. We should be good. I'm hoping. Then we'll tack it in place. Slide out my table here. Oh, this is the bow. So it's going from 0. All right, let's see. Is it the third time or this is the fourth time? I lost how many times it is now. And we are bang on pretty well. Just going to give it a light scoot at the end and at the end. Free and clear. Just a touch there. But other than that, you know what? Let me mark it right here. This guy is where? Right here. Okay. Let me clean that up just a bit. It's just a touch. Now we're bang on. Spacing's pretty good. Okay, so let's get a magnet. Let's put the magnets on this thing and put it in place, and then we'll take a look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the thickness of the magnet to help control my spacing. And then what we'll do is we'll take a square, we'll just put it up against it, like so. And I should hold it. Actually, we can put it right on the line, it's fine. Don't need a square. There we go. That should be okay. Spacing. I'm wondering if I should do that from the back side. And I'm putting it in through the front. So let's do that from the back side. That's easier. There. I'm trying not to cut my face. There we go. We'll take two of these guys. Here for now. There's that. Inch. What happened here? No, I moved it. We're good. That spacing's a little much on that side. We're tight on this side. That's okay. I can fill that in. Pretty confident I can. Not bad, guys. Not bad. We did it. A little bit of finagling, but we got her in there. We'll tack it in. And then what we'll do is we'll use the square I've got there to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. Not bad tack. We'll go. How are we doing over here? We're good. All right, so let's grab that other piece of sheet metal. We'll get ready for the next panel. I can get it to come up. There we go. Perfect. Let's measure out that piece and we'll get right on it. Three. There we go. Okay, let's cut that one, and we'll go from there. Safety glasses back on. Let me move this welding blanket again on top of this barbecue. Winter's almost over and this thing's going back outside, so let's score it. We are perfect, guys. Wow, that went smoother than the other one. That's good. We just got to make sure the gapping's good. And we can tack that one in place. So guys, I've got that piece in. So let's tack her in. And that's pretty well for the panels. I might end up putting a couple of braces on the longer ones in the middle. I've got some 3/4 inch square tube. I can cut some pieces and put them in there. But we want to move on with the rest of the project for now. That'll be like a final touch. I got a lot of welding to do, that's for sure. I'm hoping that this thing doesn't act up on me. So guys, I got the tire off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up around the edges so we can weld those panels in. I'm going to concentrate on the welds where the wheel wells got to go, because we want to get those wheel wells back in. So there's the panels. Take you for a little walk around it. I got them all in there. They're looking pretty good. Let me show you the other side. You know, without large gaps, they're fit nice and snug, which is nice, but not too tight, so they shouldn't buckle. And what we'll do is we'll go in and stitch weld it and get her ready to rock and roll. So guys, I've gone ahead and welded all the panels, and as you can see here, you'll see some primer on the welds. So what I actually did here is welded it, did stitch welding, completely welded it after, all the way around. Went in, grinded all the welds down, smoothed them all out. Put some seam sealer on it, let it dry, sanded it down again, and then went ahead and primed it. So it gives it a really nice finish all the way around. And it adds a little extra protection to that area where it's welded. What you see there is some Pour 15 I did in behind the wheel well. So before we actually put the wheel well back in and weld it in, I got both sides done. I'll move over to the other side and show you guys. So we're on the other side, same deal. There's the Pour 15. So basically drew out the wheel well and Pour 15 underneath it. So it's protected, because I won't be able to get to it after I do the wheel wells or put them in. So guys, I'm going to cut it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this segment. Please think of subscribing. Truly will help me out. And throw me a thumbs up. I would truly appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you guys on the next one.